Hey everyone, welcome back to VS Tech. Today we're going to talk about a topic that has been on a lot of people's minds lately. Is Windows 10 still alive? Or is it officially dead now that Windows 11 has taken over? Let's dive deep into what's really happening with Windows 10, why so many people are still using it, and whether it's safe to keep it running on your computer. So first things first, Microsoft officially ended mainstream support for Windows 10 on October 14th, 2025. That means no more free security updates, no feature upgrades, and no performance improvements for regular users. But here's the twist. That doesn't necessarily mean Windows 10 is completely dead. It's still alive in a few different ways, and that's what we're going to explore today. Even though Microsoft is pushing Windows 11 really hard, millions of users around the world are still running Windows 10 every single day. In fact, according to recent reports, over 50% of desktop computers are still on Windows 10. That's a massive number. Why? Because Windows 10 is stable, fast, and familiar. It runs smoothly on older hardware, it supports older software and drivers, and most importantly, people are comfortable with it. Many users feel like Windows 11 still has unnecessary restrictions, like TPM 2.0 and secure boot requirements, which make it impossible to install on older systems. So, while Microsoft wants everyone to upgrade, the truth is that not everyone can or even wants to. That's one big reason Windows 10 continues to stay alive, even after its supposed end of life. Now let's talk about what end of life really means. When Microsoft ends support for a Windows version, it stops sending security updates and bug fixes. That means your system can become more vulnerable to viruses, malware, and security exploits. But this doesn't mean your PC will suddenly stop working. Windows 10 will still boot up. Your files will still open, and your apps will still run. You just won't get any official protection from Microsoft anymore. However, Microsoft has introduced something called Extended Security Updates, or ESU. This program allows businesses, organizations, and even advanced users to pay for security updates after the official support period ends. It is similar to what happened with Windows 7. Microsoft kept it alive for a few more years for enterprise users who paid for it. So technically, Windows 10 will still get updates, just not for free. That is another reason why we can say Windows 10 is not truly dead yet. It's more like retired, but still working behind the scenes. Now, let's be real. For most users, sticking with Windows 10 isn't a huge problem right now. As long as you're really careful online, use good antivirus software, and don't download shady programs, your system can still be safe. Many users also prefer Windows 10 because it's lighter than Windows 11, especially for gaming or older laptops. It doesn't have as much background bloat, and it runs perfectly fine without strict hardware requirements. On the other hand, Windows 11 is slowly improving. It has a cleaner design, better multitasking features, and improved security, but some people feel it's still not worth the upgrade, especially if they're really happy with how Windows 10 performs. Plus, Windows 11 continues to get new updates that change the interface and features frequently, which can be annoying for people who just want a consistent experience. Now let's talk about the future. What happens after Windows 10 finally fades away? Microsoft is already preparing for what comes next, and that as Windows 12. It is rumored to bring AI integration, a new design, and even deeper cloud connectivity. But before we jump into that, we need to remember that Windows 10 is still part of millions of people's daily lives. Companies, schools, offices, and individual users all rely on it. And it's going to take years before everyone completely transitions to newer versions. So if you're using Windows 10 right now, don't panic. Your computer won't suddenly become useless overnight. You can still use it for most tasks safely for the next year or two, especially if you keep your drivers and third-party software updated. Just make sure to stay cautious about online security and consider upgrading when you feel ready, not just because Microsoft says so. In short, Windows 10 isn't dead, it's just stepping into a new phase of its life. It's like an old reliable car that may not get new parts anymore, but still runs perfectly fine if you take care of it. And who knows? Maybe Microsoft will bring some surprises or extended support options if they see users sticking around. So, what do you think? Are you still using Windows 10? Or have you already upgraded to Windows 11? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to VS Tech, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our future updates about Windows, software guides, and tech comparisons. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.